Hello guys, welcome to NXVTU new video. In this video I'm gonna give you an update on the price of Bitcoin, and as we can see we just had a weekly candle close. So basically Bitcoin was able to close last week at $42,000, and in this case we can say that Bitcoin was able to protect the psychological 40k price level, but the most important thing is that we are still protecting our 36,000 level. So we can see that every time since Bitcoin bottom, we can see that Bitcoin was able to push to resistance and finding support near our previous resistance, which works as support. The same thing happened when we pushed to our 29,000 level, came close to our 23,000 level 2 times, and pushed to the next Fibonacci level. And now we are finding resistance exactly at our 46,000 level. So having the price of Bitcoin pushing to 46,000 level and coming close to our 36,000 level to find support is very similar to every and each time it came to find support. So we never touch our previous resistance, come closer. The closer we came was to our 19,000 level, and I believe that these retest of our 36,000 level is very similar. So it's just something that I wanted to highlight, that this movement is pretty similar to what happened since we bought the Bitcoin bottom. So weekly candle close, very important candle, and if we compare or if we add our DXY chart, we can see that the DXY is still silver, pretty good. Everything looks fine. The only thing that we need is to transition from silver to red, like it did in previous cycles, to actually mark the acceleration process, like we've been mentioning. So far everything looks fine. We can now look at our DXY ratio, DXY Bitcoin ratio, and of course we managed to arrange this trend line properly and add a couple of labels to actually try and see what the ratio is actually saying compared to our main Bitcoin chart. So we can see that this line is actually our 46,000 level, This line is our 36,000 level, and this line is our 19,000 level. You can see that when we found rejection on our 29,000 level and try to find support at our 23,000 level, the RSI came to retest this downward trend line where we are naming the buy the dip level. So basically, every time Bitcoin actually find resistance and try and find support, this RSI is actually signaling one of the best opportunity to actually buy the dip. Considering that the RSI doesn't break this trend line to the upside. So as we get rejected at our 46,000 level, it's now safe to assume that Bitcoin found some support near our 36,000 level, and we can see that if the price continues to go lower, this RSI is likely to come and retest this downward trend line. The only thing we don't want to see is the RSI to break this downward trend line to the upside. We can see that in 2020, the RSI actually broke this trend line briefly to the upside. Of course, it was one of the best opportunity to accumulate Bitcoin. If this happened, of course, you can still consider one of the best opportunities to accumulate. And we can see since this happened in 2020, the RSI never broke this trend line to the upside again, and Bitcoin found support and kept pushing high until, of course, broke the all-time high in this case, and then kept pushing up and reaching this, retesting this 18.62 level and remaining on the green zone, respecting the downward trend line until it broke the downward trend line to the upside, which was the end of the bull market. And we can see the same thing happening again. We of course don't want this RSI to break this level to the upside. If this happens, of course, is another opportunity to buy or to accumulate Bitcoin. But what can happen at the moment is that if the current dip is already finished, so the 36,000 level is already providing support, we can assume that this RSI could easily break below the 30 level and start pushing toward the 18,000 level. Otherwise, it might just be move sideways until it reached this level or these dates around May, which is where we think Bitcoin could actually break the 46,000 level and form a triple top in this case. So breaking the 46,000 level will allow Bitcoin to actually push toward 59,000 level, and of course we're gonna be able to see the other side pushing closer to the 18.62 level and becoming green, like we explained on a previous video. This is where this pattern is likely to to finish. We expect the RSI to be inside this area, turning green, and most likely finally breaking this trend line to the upside. And with this, we expect the Bitcoin to actually break the 46,000 level and push toward our 59,000 level. Bitcoin dominance, we have a different chart today. It's just a line chart instead of bar chart or candle, and we can see that the dominance is still strong. Bitcoin dominance is still strong, since the RSI broke the 50 level to the upside. The Bitcoin dominance is still able to hold the 50 level. We know that the RSI is still holding the 50 level as well, which means that the dominance will continue to move or to consolidate above the 50 level. In this case, of course, the dominance pushed twice toward the 53 level, and we have this channel. We can see the importance of this zone, the 53 and 55 area is where the dominance is likely to struggle, but we can expect the RSI to give major signal to confirm. If the RSI start breaking the 50 level to the downside, we know that the Bitcoin dominance is likely to lose this 50 level and start pushing below the 50%. We can see that when the 50 crossed the 200 week moving average, it signals a reversal on the trend, and we can see that after the RSI break the 50 level, we are this cross and the test of the top of this channel, which led to Bitcoin to lose significant momentum compared to the altcoin. And we are noticing a similar pattern. The only difference is that we are now on the second half of this channel. So we have the RSI actually testing the 50 level. We have the 50 week moving average beginning to cross the 200 week moving average, and we have this strong resistance followed by the middle of this channel. So if the RSI breaks the 50 level to the downside, and the 200-day cross the 50 week moving average cross the 200 week moving average like it did here, and Bitcoin retest as high as the middle of this channel, we could have a huge loss in Bitcoin momentum against the altcoin, and this could actually most likely signal the top of this bull market. If we compare when this cross happened, Bitcoin was actually able to accelerate all the way to the top of the channel. So having this pattern repeating again, we cannot discard the idea that losing the 50 pushing higher, let's say Bitcoin pushing higher towards our 59,000 level, which is the middle of this channel, could actually give the Bitcoin dominance the momentum to come and retest the middle of this channel, and followed by a rejection where we can see the RSI finally breaking this level to the downside, like what happened here, breaking this level to the downside, marking the top of the bull market and giving way to altcoins. So basically pushing all the way up, Bitcoin pushing all the way up to the test of 59,000 level and the middle of this channel, the dominance pushing high, found a rejection and breaking down, getting rejected at the 50 level. This could be a scenario where we most likely would see a shift, giving the momentum to altcoins, and therefore marking a Bitcoin, in this case a triple top scenario that we discussed in our previous video. And that's it for today, guys. This is the update for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in our next video. Thank you very much.